What if everything you were told about health was designed to keep you sick? What if your food, your habits, and even your sunlight were hijacked, not for your well-being, but for profit? This isn't a theory, it's happening in plain sight. In this video, we're going to expose the most common myths you've been sold. That seed oils are heart healthy, that meat is dangerous, that vegan processed food is superior, that nature is something to be avoided, not embraced, and more. Not with fear, but with truth. Because when you see what's been hidden, you can finally take your power back. Let's begin. Once upon a time, seed oils were waste products, used to grease machinery, used to fatten animals for slaughter. No one thought of them as food. Then came industrial marketing. Suddenly, these unstable, highly processed oils, like canola, soybean, and corn oil, were labeled heart healthy. But here's the truth. These oils are easily oxidized. They inflame the body, they damage cells, and they've been linked to everything from metabolic disorders to neurological issues. Contrast natural fats like butter, ghee, tallow, coconut oil were demonized. Why? Because they couldn't be patented. It couldn't be sold in bulk at huge margins. And just like that, we swapped ancestral fats for chemical ones. But seed oils weren't the only sacred food turned into a scapegoat. Let's talk about red meat. For thousands of years, humans thrived on red meat. It's rich in B12, heme iron, zinc, creatine, and every amino acid your body needs. But by the 1950s, a new villain emerged: cholesterol. Using cherry-picked studies, the narrative shifted. Animal fats were to blame for heart disease, and overnight, meat became suspect. Yet, cholesterol is essential for brain health. It's the building block for hormones. It maintains cell structure and immunity in red meat. It's bioavailable, nutrient-dense, and complete. They didn't demonize meat because it was unhealthy. They demonized it because it was powerful. But as meat fell out of favor, a new savior was marketed to us. And it came wrapped in a green label: vegan processed food. The word vegan triggers health halos, but most vegan food today is anything but natural. Fake meats, soy-based cheeses, plant milks filled with gums, synthetic vitamins, and seed oils. You think you're eating, but it's often ultra-processed food made in the same facilities as junk food. Yes, whole plant foods can be healing, but boxed vegan products? They're part of the same profit system. No animals harmed. Maybe, but your cells still deserve nourishment. And while we were told to fear animal food, something else vital was quietly stolen from us: sunlight. We evolved under the sun, yet we've been told to hide from it, to fear it, to block it. But sunlight regulates circadian rhythm. It's how we make vitamin D. It boosts mood, immunity, and hormone production. Early morning sun, especially light entering the eyes, signals the body to produce melanin. Melanin acts like an internal sunscreen, a natural adaptation. It prepares your skin, but instead we slather chemicals on our skin daily, many of which are endocrine disruptors. The sun didn't change. The narrative did. And just like sunlight, even something as simple as water has been distorted. Drink 8 glasses of water a day. You've heard it forever. But real hydration isn't just about water volume. It's about minerals. When you drink filtered water without replenishing minerals, you can dehydrate your cells. Your body needs electrolytes, sodium, potassium, magnesium, to transport water where it's needed. Celtic sea salt, fresh lemon, coconut water. These hydrate more effectively than gallons of plain water. But hydration is just one part of a much bigger war, the war on your immune system. And that begins with the foundation of modern medicine: germ theory. You've been taught germs cause disease, so we sanitize, scrub, and medicate. But terrain theory asks a deeper question: why do some people get sick and others don't? It's not always about exposure. It's about the terrain, your internal environment. A weak, toxic, nutrient-deficient body invites illness. A strong, balanced terrain resists it. But here's the catch. Terrain isn't profitable. You can't bottle it. You have to build it with sleep, real food, movement, nature. And that brings us to the most insidious health threat of all, disconnection. We are more connected than ever, digitally, but we've never been more disconnected from life, from nature, from each other, from meaning, from our bodies. Chronic stress, isolation, depression. These are symptoms of modern living. Not because we're broken, but because we're cut off. You can't medicate a missing campfire, or silence, or skin to earth contact. And this disconnection feeds into another dangerous myth that your body doesn't need help detoxing. They say your liver detoxes just fine on its own. And it does if you live in a pristine world with clean food, air, and water, but we don't. We're exposed to plastics, glyphosate, heavy metals, and EMFs. Your body systems are overloaded. They need help, not marketing slogan. Dry brushing, rebounding, bitter herbs, sweat, sun, sleep. These aren't trends. They're ancient protocols. And they only work when your food carries life. Because if your food is dead, your energy will be too. Living food transmits life force. Fresh produce, raw dairy, fermented vegetables, pasture-raised meats. They're alive, enzyme-rich, microbially balanced, shelf-stable food. It's sterilized, lifeless. Food is information. It teaches your body how to function. When that food is alive, so are you. So where does that leave us? It leaves us with a choice. Continue following their rules or remember the old ones. The ones that built humans, not industries. You don't need more experts. You need more instinct. Start reconnecting with your body, with your food, with the earth, with truth. The rebellion isn't loud. It's quiet, grounded, vital. Because the greatest threat to their system is a healthy, sovereign human being,